Let me fix my hat. You know, I can't have it all crooked, man. Crooked like that Jalen Brunson bounce. That would hurt, man. What's up with my hat, man? You put the headphones on. That's what happens. That's what happens. Well, I gotta fix the Knicks rehab. You know? Bling, bling. Big Turbo in the building. Come on, my brother's in the building, best in the business. It's time to go young with the coaching staff in the future. Jesus. Louises. Big Turbo. Vroom. I need to work on your drop, Turbo. The day one drop. Boom. You kidding me? Tough loss from the Knicks. Go around this damn league. Big games. Cleveland looking crazy. Golden State is being competitive. Orlando. Come on, man. Banquero down. You see what's going on. Mo Wagner. How dare I? Mo Wagner in the mix. Oh, you know what? You know who that guy is right there? Just going around the league real quick. The tie is off and the toothpick is in hand.
Let's
If
get
y'all
to
don't,
it. Let's get to it.
big man business. AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.
Yeah. Yeah, you know who I be. An act 2 song, bro, out here because I got my guy with me.
We live. Big Flea. Never the little one.
What up, Ray?
Never the little one, just like that loss.
Tough
New
one.
York Knicks. Tough as hell, man. Y'all know what
Tough
this
one.
is, man.
Knicks Rehab.
This is why we do the show.
The fact.
Tough losses like that. Hey, first of all, how is Flea doing, man? The toothpick is in hand, so I'm expecting the hammer under the table.
Listen, man.
The
I'm,
invitations
I
in the
almost-
mail.
I almost ducked today's episode, right? I almost ducked today's episode because I wanted. I was expecting some smoke today, because last night before we, concluded yesterday's show, I went on a tirade calling John Starks regular weed, right? And I said Josh Hart is a better basketball player. I still stand by that, but Josh Hart didn't hold me down last night by being a bonehead and committing that late game foul. But I'm gonna let you intro us and get us started. But I almost ducked y'all today, but it's Flea, never the little one. I ain't going nowhere. I'm right here.
You can't duck that, man. Zach LaVine for the Bulls after the Bulls. Well, let me first of all, the Chicago Bulls with a 124-123 victory over the Knicks, just easing out a victory. 3-point shot by Kobe White. He was fouled on, so of course he gets his 3 shots, and Josh Hart was the culprit. NBA just ruled that foul stands.
Yes, Knickerbocker. Yes.
Knickerbocker proclaims that if John Starks jumped in the time machine and was in Josh Hart's position, John Starks would have fouled him too. I gotta agree. They both
He would have done it too.
they both make bonehead. They remind me of each other and just the roles that they play, the energy that they bring. I do agree with you. The all around game. I think Josh Hart brings just that rebounding. They're both tough.
And I sold John Starks short a little bit, right? In the fact that John Starks was asked to be the second best player on a team that was striving for a championship, right? He was asked to score the ball, right? There's a couple, 2-3 seasons where Starks was 18, 19 a game, right? I don't think we'll ever get that out of Josh Hart. But for me, that doesn't make Starks a better ball player, right? We talking about Josh Hart has been a great player since high school. Like, Starks was bagging groceries, respectfully. But this is not like he was some phenomenal player, and I was bugging when I said that. That is just more of a testament to Patrick Ewing. For Patrick Ewing to be able to, you know, score the way he did, drag that team to the NBA Finals, all that type of stuff. Like, that's more of a credit to him than it is to fucking John Starks. But let's stay on course.
And of course, we got John Starks, big fan in the building.
Oh, ball suckers.
I think. Can you hear me talk at the same time? You hear me twice, Flea?
Yes.
So I don't know what's going. I think I'm good now though. AllBall switched up his thing. AllBall in the building via satellite. Yeah. AllBall, how you feeling, man? Maybe not. We'll get back to AllBall when he jumps back in. Chicago Bulls 123, 124, 123. They edge out the New York Knickerbockers. Yeah, I know what's going on, AllBall. I think something's going on with your service. Trying to get you in here. 124, 123. Chicago is in the building. I might be able to hear you now, AllBall. What's going on?
No, hold on. I'm trying to put my headphones in.
Okay, you sound good though.
Not working.
You sound good. 124, 123. Chicago Bulls victory, man. As Josh Hart does not live up to Flea's prophecy. 31 points for Zach LaVine on the other side. 19 for Vucevic. 22 for Kobe White. Vucevic. 22 for Kobe White. 11 rebounds for Vucevic as well.
You're doubling up.
I think that's that's Two's headphones. Something happens with that. Yo, AllBall, talk to me. Yo, AllBall. Yeah, something's going on.
Darlene in the building. What's up, Darlene?
Oh, Big Dog. Hold on, we can't say it like that. We can say Big Darlene.
Yeah, we can say Big Darlene. I think
Darlene.
That's complimentary.
Big Darlene energy out here.
Yes, sir.
She said, "Hey, AllBall."
He got the single one. I don't like that. Sorry.
Well, he stepped in last.
He did.
Look how she did it. Hey, please.
He did.
Come on, man.
That's hate. Big hate.
Big hate.
I own it though. That's hate.
Sequential order. Oh, Golden Knight in the building. Bulls fans use black magic because that ball was halfway in and rolled back out. Yo, that's on RP, man. Golden Knight. I don't know if you know who Golden Knight. I don't know if you know who what's his name? Adam on Twitter.
Yo,
man,
listen. That was a basket. That thing all the way down, all the way up. Yeah.
AllBall, just take the headphones out. Yo, AllBall. See, when we take them out, let's see what happens. Yeah, when I take them off, you gotta take the headphones out. As soon as I put them back on. Yo, AllBall, take the headphones out when you jump in. Oh, she knows who RP is. Yeah, man. He kept bringing up the Bulls all like for the last month, Flea. RP. You see my Bulls, right? I guess he's a Jordan fan or whatever it is. Yeah, AllBall gotta take the headphones out. Yo, come back in, AllBall. But let's hold on. Let's get back to the Knicks though, man. Big Cat energy, man. 46 points, Flea. 10 rebounds, 6 of 12 from 3. More important, the 4 of 8 from the free throw line. 4 of 8
from the free throw line.
Yeah,
4 of 8 from the free throw line.
That kind of killed us, man. So
love you, Darlene.
You know, I love the dramatics, the theatrics from Cat. You know, after the game, he's out there.
Getting up extra shots.
Yeah,
He banged knees with Levine.
yeah. Next game, he's reported a knee contusion already for the next game. He's on the injury report.
The next 4 we should win, baby.
Listen, man, them Nets is playing tough.
They are. We got a home and home against them, and then we got the Wizards. Like
the Wizards shouldn't do nothing against us, but the Nets back to back is tough. The Bulls.
You see what Wemby did to the Wizards last night?
Last night, the 50 ball.
Yeah.
Yo, oh boy, you got your headphones in?
Yeah, but for some reason, when I put it on my AirPods, I can't hear y'all.
Okay. Well, all right. It sounds good now because I don't even hear myself again. So, let's get to it, man.
I'm gonna be real brief. Because like I said, I don't want to be traveling like this with not being able to use my headphones.
Yeah. Oh hell no, you ain't driving.
Mess.
You ain't driving. By the way, we ain't. You ain't doing that. You are just online, flying high. What do you think about the Josh Hart foul? You know, Cat at the end of the game, he was shooting 90% from the free throw line and just he missed four clutch free throws for us.
So for me, him missing the free throws is not what lost us the game. Even though I'm very upset, he missed the free throws. Brunson missed the free throw, but to me, that's not what lost the game. What lost the game is what lost a lot of our games. We can't stop guards and wings. Simple and plain. The big men don't kill us. The power forwards don't kill us. It's the ones, the twos, and the threes. And I thought that's what Mikal Bridges and OG was there for. Simple and plain. That's what killed us. They could not stop Zach LaVine. He was hitting step-back threes. He was getting any shot he wanted. Kobe White hitting big shots. Brunson got to step up on defense, but Bridges and OG, I don't care what they do offensively. Down the stretch, we cannot get stops. And that's what lost the game. We lose a game at home. Was that at home?
Yeah.
At home, where Cat damn near got 50. Once again, what lost the game is, listen, we can't get stops. And it's sad. We can't get stops when we're supposed to have two of the best defenders as far as the wing position in the NBA. That's what lost the game. Simple and plain to me. And what Josh Hart did was bonehead. As much as we love Josh Hart, he's going to do that numerous times. How many times he get the ball and he's like, yo, bro, get a ball up. How many times he turns the ball over? That was a terrible play. And when they showed the replay, he didn't even touch him. But we didn't have no what's the name. But why would you even contest that like that? So for me, once again, that's coaching. It's coaching. Sorry, it's coaching. Guards is killing us. The opposing teams, wings and guards, having career nights against us. If OG or Bridges can stop somebody, we win all games. That's the problem. That's my opinion.
Lee, what you think?
Yeah, we're gonna stick to the script, and I totally disagree with my OG. Like, totally disagree with him. It specifically this game. We came out flat. We didn't come out with any energy. We seemed like we put a lot of energy into beating Philly the other night. It was a tale of two halves. The first half, we did not look good. We did not look energetic. We didn't play with any energy. We let Chicago, I think we let everybody do what they wanted to do. Levine had a great night. Patrick Williams even had 18 last night, right? Like, their starting five played well. We outscored them 76-65 in the second half. So it was a completely different second half. Get 17 points from Cat in the fourth quarter. So he really tried to drag us to a win. I just think free throws, the start of that game is why we couldn't climb back in it. We allowed Chicago to rebound the basketball. We were tied in rebounds. There's no way Chicago should be tied with us with rebounds. They don't have any rebounders, right? For me. So
well, they're the best rebounding team in the league.
Really? I had no clue.
Yeah, I was, because I'm wondering why they're in so many games. You know, I'm trying to look for little stats here and there, and I'm like, well, who's their best like, how are they doing this? You know, Giddey, they contribute, and Zach LaVine from game to game. Like, look at the Clippers. Zubac is a major rebounder, but James Harden's averaging 7 to 8 rebounds a game. So Chicago going into, I'm like, shout out to New York on Delancey yesterday. He said, yo, Cat better not mess up my parlay with the rebound. I said, oh, hold your horses. The Chicago, if they do one thing well, is rebound. So I wouldn't put him on any parlay with rebound, especially if it's above 11 or 12. And lo and behold, what 10?
I gotta look, because I mean, aside from Vucevic, who else is a superior rebounder on that team? So
well, I mean,
LaVine had 7 yesterday.
Flea, I totally agree with you. Can y'all?
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah, we losing you, AllBall.
He's just in a bad spot. I don't think it's the headphones. That sounds like he's just in a bad spot.
Yeah.
But to OG's point, like, yeah, you get Anunoby and you get Mikal Bridges, and you think that you're bringing in two guys that are gonna defend the wings and make things difficult for opposing guards and things like that. And I think that's been present. I'm not gonna be mad that Zach LaVine, a professional scorer, a guy in this league that's averaged 25 a game, I'm not expecting them to hold him to 5 points. We're talking about a guy that puts the ball in the basket. I think we make things more difficult. I think we make guys, not be efficient. You got to take more shots to get more points. If OG and Mikal can do that, then yeah, I think we'll be pleased. But I'm not expecting them to come in every night and shut down Anthony Edwards, and then go shut down Kevin Durant and Devin Booker, and then go shut down Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and then shut down, not get anything. These are high level scorers in the NBA. Go shut down Jason Tatum. No, make his night difficult. Make him take tough shots. Make him take 20 shots to get 20 points. Like that type of thing. I don't think that these guys are going to be in there stopping anybody. Mikal Bridges just held Halliburton to 0 for 8 shooting to a donut in the first game we played him in the Garden. So he's capable. I don't think we need to bank on those guys stopping some of the best players in the NBA.
So the Bulls are the average the most defensive rebounds per game. They're the second best rebounding, have the second best defensive rebounding rate in the game. The Knicks are somehow 23rd in defensive rebounding percentage, or defensive rebounding rate, and the Bulls are top 2. Then in second place. Or actually, the Knicks are top 7 in rebounding rate, but they were. What did I see? They were 23rd somewhere with their rebounding. I think a major part, they're 14th in offensive rebounding rate. That's really another thing about them that is different with the Thibodeau system. They, Tibbs and the coaching staff and just the Knicks in general. All right, your offensive style to me was like I always compare it to running back, defensive style in the NFL, because they want to control the clock. They're always going to be one of the slowest paces in the league. They want the least amount of possessions. They want to get the offensive rebound and extend possessions. That way, every one of your possessions on offense, whoever we're playing against, it means that much more when you do miss. It means that much more when we do cover you on the defensive end. You get a bad look. It's way more. Those misses hurt way more. The shots are going to hit, yeah, but, the play that Josh Hart played the middle, too close to the middle and left Zach LaVine open in the corner. And I think Giddey got it to him across like a skip pass that was just a direct shot, a direct dart, and Zach LaVine hit a wide open 3 in the corner. Things like that is tough to happen, especially when Tibbs is the pack the line kind of coach, right? He wants to protect the paint and make you shoot more 3-pointers, which is against I think with OKC and with the Nuggets, what I've been known to do the last couple of years is play the 3-point line, and the Knicks may have to switch that up. I don't know how you do that if Cat is, dropping in coverage. It's just I don't. Again, it's gonna go back to the trade and everything, and it's hard to. I'm in conflict about it because Cat makes me forget about the trade. 46 points is bananas, bro.
How he was getting it too. Like, I love the fact that there's a balance with him. From what I'm seeing right now, this is the first time we actually get to see him every game, right? People watched him in Minnesota, but you're not watching him every night because we New Yorkers, we Knicks fans, we're gonna lock into the Knicks. But to be able to watch him every night, he's not 3-point hunting, right? He doesn't settle. He could hit it and he's gonna take some. This motherfucker is getting to the rim. Right, he's putting pressure on the defense. Whoever is guarding him, he ain't got no problem putting it on the floor and getting something around the rim, going downhill. Right, not too much in the mid range, but I love what he's been doing thus far. I have no complaints about him. My biggest concern was, are you going to rebound? Are you going to clean the glass? He's doing that right now. He's doing that. He's carrying us, through games. Right. And I thought, Brunson was going to close for us. And he was. He hit 2 big shots at the end of the game. And he was about to hit a third one to win the game. Right. And that would have been, just the icing on the cake. Cat carry us the first 3.5 quarters. 3.5 quarters. And then Brunson take us home. 17 points in the fourth quarter. That's big stuff from Cat. Big stuff from Cat.
And of course, he's pissed off. Again, like I said, it's theatrical to be there after the game after you miss the free throws, and we've seen that before. It doesn't matter.
Monica McNutt did that spot on purpose in front of there. She knows what she's doing. Big shout out to Monica.
Yeah, and I'm not big on that. Like it's tough to sell me. You know that, Flea. Like I could see. I always think somebody's trying to bullshit me, but
going 4 for 8, shooting 90% from the free throw line for the year. Forget if it was on camera or not. Like, for me, I'm like, I got to get some extra work in because what was I doing tonight? My touch was off. My touch was off.
Yeah, and back to your point, that's the part about Cat that I want to stress the most. I've seen him do this in Minnesota with the pump fake, get to the basket, but that's the part that I was trying to stress to y'all with soft, mentally weak. The settling is what I never liked about him. And I cannot say he has settled in New York. Initially, he kind of was because he got 8 to 9 shots. And, the personality. Luckily, we have the team to go. Brunson going. He got to get more shots. No way possible. This guy's not getting shots. 20 shots, 18 shots a game. That's crazy. I'm gonna look crazy if we're losing. And he's not getting his shots. I'm not getting these. I'm not taking them bullets. No. The way he had the open 3 above the break on the right side of the court. Pump fake went to the basket. So. And he knows I'm going to the basket. These guys ain't got no dominant rim protector. I'm taking that. I just can't complain about him. Even as bad defensively, y'all could keep pulling them stats. He's doing what he's always been doeen. We don't have the guys to help him cover defensively. And again, I don't care what them stats say about Mikal Bridges, man. I seen something else. What I think it was Ben Ritholtz. Big, like I think he's on Knicks film school. He always breaks down the film. All of the Bridges. Listen, what do we always talk about with Julius Randle? The refs don't know how to call them fouls for him because he's too big. It's the LeBron, Shaq, Giannis effect. People hate when I bring them up because clearly they're way better. But I always be like, yo, the refs don't know what to do. They're giving you the call, bro, because they're saying you're a brick wall out there. And yet he would still fade away, but he would still get his free throws. Yo, Flea, yesterday, the damn Bulls, if I'm not mistaken, they had 27 free throw attempts. We had 16.
They didn't get to the line.
We can't. That's not our game. Brunson, they're taking away those calls from guards. We know this. Cat is not to say he's not getting fouled either. He doesn't have the reputation and the respect yet. They need to lobby for him to get his respect. They need to lobby for this, Flea, because this is a changed man. Cop the range, man. Got a whole new game plan. Dog. I can't. I'm telling you. You know how I felt about Cat. Mm-hmm. So to hear me talk about this is like me backpedaling last year about Giannis's footwork before you guys can attack me. Yes, I'm through it. I'm throwing in the attack before you hit me. No, not gonna get me first because I gotta admit it. Mm-hmm. How can y'all? I understand the defense. It's not all him, man. That's the Knicks, bro. I cannot complain about who could complain about OG Anunoby.
OG's
trying to
play.
be
OG, but here's the thing.
He's trying to be a third option.
Here's my thing. I don't think we need to get caught up in options. I think we need to understand that Karl-Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson are our two best players. We are going to go as far as those two guys take us. There's this illusion that the 20 points that Mikal Bridges averaged for the Brooklyn Nets last year is supposed to translate over to this team and it be 20 points a night. And that's just not fact. That's just not, it's not the way it's going to work. They needed him to score 20 points a game last year, and they were dog shit. They weren't good. So you translate his offensive abilities over to a team where Brunson is 25 a night and Cat is 25 a night. Your 20 is not needed at this point. It's just not. If we get offensive output from you, hit open shots, play defense, run the floor, do all those little things, that just become the guy that you were in Phoenix, I think that puts us like literally over the top. But this thought of Mikal Bridges is supposed to be 20 a night like he was in Brooklyn, that's not what we need. Just like we don't need Brunson to play hero ball and average 30 this year. We don't need that. We have a way more balanced team, and as we find chemistry throughout this offense, we're gonna see Mikal Bridges fit in, man. Like this, I'm throwing my cape on for Bridges, and I've been throwing it on for him. But it's like I don't understand what the expectation is from everybody. We still crying about Dante. Dante was 1 for 10 last night. Please, like I don't want to hear that shit no more.
But I think we do, Flea, because Dante was not this bad defensively, man. Like
this is not bad defensively. Like we got to stop this.
I don't think he's good. Okay, to say he's not bad, that's not what we expected. That's not what you trade 5 draft picks for. That's not what you trade that chemistry for. And yeah, we're gonna keep comparing it especially as of right now. We have Bridges is the guy that can get us over that. The same way Cat got me over this damn trade. Flea, I was depressed when we got Cat. Now I'm happy to see him ball. You got me now, Cat. You winning me over. Because you going out showing heart. I don't care about your little post-game theatric, like I said. That guy's out there, 46 points. I want to see you close out. That's been my critique of you. But at least you getting started. Bridges ain't getting started. That's why my point was with Randall about trying to get to the basket and they give him calls. You're not Randall to get those calls. You're shooting fadeaway 3-footers with Kobe White next to you. Bricking.
That's his shot, though. That is
Where's the finger roll? Where's the floater to get more to try to create some contact with Kobe White on you?
Let's do this. Let's go back, because I promise you didn't watch the Nets enough last year to see what bag he was getting 20 points in. And for me, I'm going to tell you too, I didn't watch enough of them last year to understand what his bag is. So me and you, forget the comments right now. Me and you, I would challenge both of us to just go back and look at what we can take from what he was doing as the lead guy last year and how it should translate over here. I hear what you're saying. Them 3-foot turnarounds against Kobe White, it looks like you settling.
No, it wasn't a turnaround. That's what I'm saying.
It's that shot that he takes when he comes off the baseline. He gets the ball on the base and he it's like a fall away. But
what I'm saying is he shot that on a catch and shoot basically with 3 feet out. Like that's the rhythm. And so I get it what you're practicing that, but practice the lean in. You got to defend on you at the cup. You need the and one. What, you scared to shoot a free throw? Get him in against Kobe White, get him in foul trouble. That's what I'm saying. And you might not get the foul because you're not known for that. So I get that. But again, 14 free throws. I don't know if we can get that either. Again, that's the part that we missed with Randall. I didn't know how we were going to make up for that. I don't know how we're going to make up for the playmaking with that. But there were moments where I'm seeing him, I think it was against the Pacers. Dog, when he gets that shot at the elbow, the same shit Wemby should be doing. I don't know how Wemby's not at the elbow dominating. Turnaround jumpers curling from right there.
The range will start to shrink a little bit for Wemby. Like Wemby's a guy that I'm either taking threes or I'm around the rim. It ain't no in-between game for him yet. Once he gets that, He might be the greatest ever, bro. That we could have that conversation another time.
Yeah, but again,
he's incredible.
But he's also light in the ass. And he could continue to be light in the ass like Mikal Bridges. I told you last year with that end of the game when he couldn't get past Ant-Man and hit the brick wall. I said, oh, I don't like that. Dante ain't doing that. You ain't just putting your chest out and I can't get past you. It was a struggle. So when I saw that, I'm like, oh, okay. Then I saw him defensively. I guess he's okay defensively still. I don't know how to fix this either. Again, I'm not the guru like that. And again, it has to do with players that don't fit Tibbs' style. That's just it. Can't be mad at Cat's performance, even Brunson's performance. And Brunson was hitting shots in crunch time where I'm normally like not expecting him to do that. And that last shot would have gone in. It's the same thing last year when he played the Bulls. Last game of the season, he missed that shot from the left mid range.
I remember,
and that looked like it was cash too. Yesterday was heartbreaking.
Look, good look. It was a good look.
It was his shot. Watch this. Tap, jab, turn around, fade away. It just didn't drop.
They tried to put Patrick Williams on him, and he was destroying him at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Destroying Patrick Williams.
Yeah. So we got the upcoming games against the Nets, who are playing great, but the Boston Celtics showed them, we're not playing with you. We don't care what little run you got going on. We already top.
Yeah, he thumped them.
Yeah. So we gotta thump them.
Yeah,
we gotta thump them. We gotta show there's a separation between us because it's a home and home. It's a back-to-back in New York.
Mm-hmm. Right. We don't go to Brooklyn. It's 2 games in the Garden.
Oh, I thought it was a home and home one in the Buck.
It's 2 games at the Garden. They're doing that thing now where it's 2 games in the Garden.
Oh, right. It's 4 games at home. We got a 4-game home stand. So far we're 0-1.
Yesterday with Chicago, then 2 with Brooklyn, and then we finish up with Washington, and then we hit the road. We go west. Phoenix, Utah, Dallas. Like this, things start to get fun. Now let's have some fun.
Listen, man. Oh, there was 2 clips. Hold on. Let's get to it, man, because this is when, for me, we talk about it all the time. All these guys getting on podcasts and just yip-yapping about whatever. Listen, man. Them Cleveland Cavalier boys, they don't look like they fronting, man. They don't look like they fronting. And we got one of the biggest mouths of the South ever in the history of the NBA. Draymond Junkyard Dog Green.
He been talking a lot.
But this one, it don't sound like he's talking to OKC. There's a lot of respect with a K, AllBall voice for them Cavaliers.
He's playing well, by the way. I know AllBall don't want to hear that. Draymond Green is playing very well right now.
I'm surprised you admitting that.
I'm not, but see, I don't run from the truth because I'm going to tell the truth. When you playing like dog shit, I'm going to say, you ain't good right now. But if you playing well, if you defending, if you hitting open shots, and the last thing before you play that clip, if you're in shape, look at Draymond Green right now. Looks like he put the candy down. He put the fried foods down. He looks svelte. I'm telling you.
He was shooting 50% from 3. He's currently at 45%. Shooting 3 of those a game.
Bro, he dropped the backpack off with his kids. Let them wear that shit to school. He looks good. I'm not going to run from it. He looks good.
Make sure SF Wisdom some love because he's been shouting us out in the comments.
Big shout out to SF. With a big shout out to everybody. Got Jill's G, Gabrielle, Rosario, everybody in the comments for real.
What's going on, y'all? SF Wisdom. We've been trying to. I don't know how to really become like the membership. We click on our name, our account on YouTube, and it's supposed to be a membership option there. Everyone tells us differently. And when I jump on different accounts to try to see if we can become a member, we can't do it for some reason. I know you want to become a member and show because you always show us love, bro. Like I said, you always dropping wisdom. So we'll try to figure that out. I just don't know how to send it to anybody. I'm gonna look it up after we get off live, and I'm probably gonna send you a link, maybe even post a video and share it directly to you. But this is Draymond Green, Big Money Green,
Jason Fuentes. I just wanted to say your last name, Jason Fuentes.
Does anybody call you Hassan? In Jason. No, nah. We say Jason. Niggas are so crazy. I think Jason's Puerto Rican though. Draymond Green fully complimenting them Cleveland Cavaliers on their basketball level of play this season.
These Cleveland Cavaliers are serious, and I'm gonna tell you why I think they're serious. That ball humming so crazy, BD. My head was on goddamn spin, and they was moving that ball so fast. Yep. I was like, whoa, oh man. I went to hell. Oh, this dude just replaced 3. Like, he just, like, I'm like, he relocated. Oh my God. Like, they moving the ball so crazy. They got bigs. Yep. Which in turn allows their guards who's smaller to just funnel you to their bigs, right? Yep. So like Donovan Mitchell, not a great defender. DG, not a great defender. But if I can funnel you to Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, oh, come on, all I got to do is not be a screen magnet and chase over the screen and force you to drive, right? Makes a difference. Kenny Atkinson, what he's brought to that team, the mindset that he's brought to that team, you see it in Darius Garland. Darius Garland is playing at an all-star level, an NBA starter all-star level. Yep. Right? Again, you see that in Kenny. Evan Mobley. Crazy. The way Evan Mobley is playing is what you thought Evan Mobley would be coming out of college. He has not been that. He's shown you he's worthy of being viewed as possible to become that. He's now becoming it. Yep. And man, them boys playing some basketball. You got Okoro hitting shots now. If Okoro is the only guy you can help off of, and he hitting shots, you done. Yeah, good riddance.
Damn. Good riddance?
Listen. Starting the season out 13-0, having one of the most dynamic scorers on your team in Spider Mitchell, having that hybrid Chris Paul at the point guard, like that's what I consider Darius Garland, like a hybrid Chris Paul, because he could pass that rock, but he just could score at such an elite level. And then those two guys, like, they have all the tools, all the pieces to be a really good team. For me, it's coaching, and I've been talking about that since the summertime, since we previewed them. Bro, Kenny Atkinson is a damn good coach. Everywhere he's gone, teams win. Whether that was in Brooklyn and he had fucking D'Angelo Russell as an all-star. He helped D'Angelo Russell. Nobody has figured out a way to get that kind of production out of D'Angelo Russell but Kenny Atkinson. So all I'm saying is that dude is a great coach, and I think he's finally allowing, Evan Mobley to be Evan, like pushing him to be him. You got your backcourt is elite. You're gonna be fine with that. But the fact that you empowering that young man, he's 18-8 right now. I fully expect him to finish somewhere between 20 and 10, 19 and 10, something like that. Couple blocks a game, right? He changes games, him and Jared Allen. So I need to see them look like this in the playoffs, right? We've seen this team a couple of seasons now trying to figure it out. And, they figured out what pieces to keep, what coach they need in place, and they figured out how to win games. Like, there's no fluke that they're 13-0. Right? This is not a fluke for me, I don't think. And if you go back to the teams that started 12-0, 13-0, 14-0, most of those teams make the NBA Finals. So we shall see. I like Cleveland though.
Giles G says, I never seen two short guards win like Cleveland. Yeah, because even in Utah, Donovan Mitchell had Conley there, right? And they kind of similar with the Goldberg thing, but now you have two bigs that can, like Draymond Green explained there, that you funnel.
And Damian Lillard were really, really good together. They won a lot of games. I'm not saying they won championship, but they won a lot of games.
But to your point, Cleveland and Atkinson is showing. Wait, is it Kenny Atkins or Kenny Atkinson?
Atkinson.
It's Atkinson, like the
A-
Atkinson diet.
ATKINSON.
Okay, Atkinson. They're showing you, man. Let's not forget what happens. You have, are they all lottery picks? Mitchell, Garland.
Well, that's a great question, Fabian. Mitch is not a lottery pick. He went 14. Garland, I think, went 10. Mobley is a lottery pick. Jared Allen, I think, dropped out of the top 10.
But they're all first rounders.
1,000.
And we haven't. This is what happens when you got first round talent and then just use everybody. Like Draymond Green.
Big shout out to Kobe Altman.
I was just gonna listen. You read my mind. Draymond Green broke down how Buddy Hield. Everyone talks about his how he sucks on defense. He overreaches, overplays passing lanes, and he was like, "Yo, if you're gonna do that, we just play towards your tendency and cover for it." Like this isn't covering for your tendencies. This is playing towards your strengths. And it's what I did expect from them 2 years ago when Donovan Mitchell first got there, because they were a number one defense. But that's that and then some, because you're the number one offense in the league.
Did he? Garland went 4? Pull that up.
I thought it was 5. Yeah, I thought it was top 5 after Barrett.
Okay.
Either way, it's first round. That's definitely 2 lottery picks, 2 top 4 picks, 2 top 5 picks of anything. And this is what happens. This is why you want that. This is why what's escaping me right now? Who got a bunch of young guns? Oh, OKC, bunch of first rounders. Chet, SGA. Is Jalen Williams a first rounder? Lottery pick?
Which one? J-Dub?
Yeah, the J-Dub, because there's
that's my guy.
Your guy.
Oh, Jalen Williams. Yeah. First round pick.
That this is like, and now you're working in sync with them. So they're just scary, man. I mean, Donovan Mitchell's out here just playing around with us. He wanted to get a triple-double. He was playing around trying to get a triple-double. He said, I'm apologies to the crowd, to the fans. I was assist hunting for the last triple-double. I almost blew the game. So now you guys are having so much fun out there while you're winning that you out here doing Michael Jordan tricks. You out here pulling Michael Jordan. By the way, Dom never wants to hear this, Flea. Wilt Chamberlain tricks on the low. Wilt Chamberlain easy. You was a gambler. I hate to break the rumors out there, but I know gambling when I see it. Donovan Mitchell's out here trying to save people's parlays. Flea. He said, "Look at this bum ass team. Look at a triple double on them."
But that's a testament to what they doing as a ball club right now. They playing great basketball right now. So,
but Flea, great basketball is one thing. Going into the game so confident during the game, you're saying, "We'll get back to the game plan. Let me see if I could do this real quick," and then go, "All right, let's just win the game. I'm not gonna get it." You can't. Come on, now you playing with us. Yo, that's a lot of confidence, Flea.
Listen, they will hit a snag. They will hit some adversity. They will hit a wall where it's like, okay, we got to pivot. Then we'll see how good this team really is. Then we'll see, what their bench looks like. Then we'll see what their ancillary pieces. Then we'll see some things. And that's really why the jury is still out on them. This team has been together for a few years now. So them starting out the season like this, for me, is not a huge surprise, right? They haven't lost a game. That's surprising. But for them to finally figure this out, this is a couple seasons in the making. They just replaced coaches, and now they look like a completely different team, right? So I'm not surprised that they finally figured it out because, again, they got a bunch of professionals over there. They got guys, from my vantage point, that look like they love the game. So I want to see them as the season goes on, as the season wanes. How do we look as going into the playoffs? How do you look, I don't know, seeing Milwaukee in a 7-game series? How does that turn out in the playoffs?
Milwaukee wants no parts of this.
Just listen to what I'm saying. Giannis had 59 last night, just to remind niggas like, hey, play with me if you want to. I'm just saying, when the playoffs come and guys who are playoff tested, are playoff experienced, how does it look? That's all I'm saying.
No, I get what you're saying, but I think the Pacers, the Knicks, the Magic, that's who Cleveland when they
Well, I
paid.
just threw out a random name, so not to cut you off. I just threw out a random team, but anybody. Just I want to see how you look. You went 7 games with Orlando last year, 7 games. So, you know what I mean? Like, what? How are you going to look when things count?
I just want to pat myself on the back again. I'm just 2 years late. I live in the future, guys. In case you didn't know, I was totally scared of the Cavaliers when they got Donovan Mitchell because of that defense. They were top 5 in the league. If I'm not mistaken, they were number 1 at a certain point until Jared Allen hurt his back. I always talk about it when they signed Rondo and had Rubio. Rubio got hurt. I just saw a lot of potential with them.
Didn't we beat them back-to-back years?
Yeah, but they were hurt. That's people like, again, injuries and that stuff matters. And then now Evan Mobley, 3rd season. Banchero, 3rd season. That's why I'm big on the Magic too. And Banchero, the Magic won 4 straight just now. Franz Wagner figuring it out. He's still kind of suspect out there from 3.
Quiet your mouth. If you're gonna complain about his 3-point shooting and not really look at what he's doing, Fabian Wagner is Wagner. He's hooping right now.
Again, maybe the most underrated defender in the league. Maybe. Dog, y'all see, people won't see it till they play Boston. That's what they won't see. They won't see it till they play Boston, man. The way he defends Tatum, yes, Tatum can hit the shot over him, but he makes him work. And I'm like, bro, that's all you can ask for.
6'9", 6'10".
Yeah, bro.
Franz is a big boy.
The Magic are scared. They got at least three guys that are 6'10" in the line. How tall? No. KCP 6'6". Jalen Suggs is 6'4", 6'5".
Yep.
So everybody else is 6'10" or better. Well, KCP 6'6". And then the cat. That's why I'm getting really upset when everybody keeps saying. I want to look up the guy's name. Everybody keeps saying that the league is boring, and everybody plays the same. I'm like, then y'all not watching the game. The Cavs and the Magic do not play the same style of defense, and neither do the Golden State Warriors.
People have tried to mirror Golden State, right? For years, and they haven't quite done it. They just haven't quite done it, Fabian. Like, one thing everybody does is initiate offense through pick and roll, except Golden State. Like, they don't initiate offense through pick and roll. They initiate offense through dribble handoffs, through screening away, through through body movement without having the ball. They initiate offense way different than a lot of these people how they initiate offense, and they think that they're mirroring them. The only thing I think that every NBA team does is they run, a side pick and roll to get a mismatch, and then from there they could run, they'll run some different action. But everybody runs a side pick and roll now.
Absolutely, and just to prove again, people didn't want to hear this. Shout out to Ryan Hamilton. That's our guy. That's my guy. That's big time, real family. We said it since last year. Yo, Chet Holmgren for OKC. He's the MVP. Look, the last 4 games, they're 4-1. They're 3-1. But the defensive rating, remember, they were for the league. Let's say in November, the defensive rating was 102. No, at one point it was like 95, 96. Now it just jumped up. They're not even in the top 2 anymore. For the last 4 games since Chet's been out, they're 3-1, but they're out of the top 10 in defense. OKC dropped off to 16th. They went from the number 1 defense to the 16th best defense in the league. That's how much Chet Holmgren means to them. And I would imagine that's what Evan Mobley means to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Jared Allen means to the Cleveland Cavaliers.
They were about to break that up. Kenny Atkinson came in there and said, yo, I'm only taking the job if y'all don't do that. Don't do that, and I'll take the job. I'm being funny, but they were about to break that up, and they made the decision not to, and I'm glad they did.
It was Kevin Knox instead of SGA. It was somebody else. So we could have had Mikal Bridges.
Yes. They got Kevin Knox is in year 8, and he's still getting G League reps. It's not a knock on him, but that just lets you know that he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
Remember we drafted Knox King's Speech. I thought I saw my guy in here a little earlier. Yeah, man. I'm not Nori. Do I really sound like Nori? I might sound like we from Queens, man. Like Kenny Smith and Nori sound a lot alike to me. They say they have that. There's like a left rack accent or something. Because I hear them say certain words the same exact way. Maybe I do too. Because I'm from I'm from the same side as Nori and Kenny Smith. Flea's from the other side of Queens.
Mm-hmm.
Where they show up on camera with a toothpick in their mouth, like black dark skinned razor out here on these streets. No, I'm not from left rack. I'm from the other side of Horace Harden though.
He from Palmernock, y'all. He don't want to say it though.
I'm not from Palmernock. I'm from down the block from Palmernock, where they're going crazy. By the way, somebody else got popped on by Union Turnpike. That's just this wild over there, bro. Queens is like, what the hell? He said, "Yeah, you picked up that lingo." What? He said, "You sound like my barber." What the hell? Who is your barber, bro? Anyway, Cleveland's killing. It is what it is, Flea. How close are we to the Cavaliers? Let's keep it 1,000 right now. How close are we to them Cavaliers, Flea? And we'll leave it with that.
Right there, they're just playing good basketball. That don't mean that they head and shoulders better than everybody. They're just playing really good basketball. It's the same roster. Same roster they rolled out. They did nothing over the summer to boost, their team. They just have the right chemistry and coaching. Coaching is big for them. What did they do? What new player do they have over there? Who did they trade for? Who did they release? It's the same roster. So I think in terms of how we playing, we behind them, pause, but we right there. We'll still compete. We'll still compete against them.
Yo, East Blue Drew, you hit that on the nose, by the way. You hit that on my shiny ass nose. Pauses, the Austins from Parsons, baby. And Corona. Don't be disrespect Corona, baby. I think Cleveland is showing a different level of integrity out here, man. Nah, definitely not from Baisley. Please closer to Baisley than me, guys.
Yeah, that's my neck of the wood. That's where I used to move around. Catherine and Count Basie.
Huh?
72, whatever that was. Y'all wasn't over there on God Brewer. Y'all wasn't moving around over there. Y'all wasn't even allowed to play over there. Africa Park. Y'all don't even know where Africa Park is. Somebody tell me where Africa Park is in the comments. Y'all wasn't outside.
I definitely don't know.
Rochdale Project. Y'all wasn't outside. I mean,
the Orlando Magic win again. And of course, Pat Riley Jr. He's back at it, Big Flea. Huh? What they talking about?
Yeah.
The real Pat Riley Jr. is Dom because he loves Pat Riley. But they already dubbed JJ Redick the next Pat Riley. They showing some life out here because of AD. LeBron going crazy. But I seen this comment from Rui Hachimura last night. We just want the money.
I was out there, Drew. I was moving around.
Rui Hachimura said,
"Yo, where do you rank before you go? Hold on. Where do you rank the Black Samurai as a nickname in basketball? Where do we rank that? That shit is ill. The Black Samurai? Nah.
Black Samurai's bananas. That's like you can make it. He needs his own cartoon.
Come on. Rui Hachimura, the Black Samurai? Nah, that's ill. That's fire.
Gesundheit.
Rui
Hachimura says, we just want the money.
How did we go from Japan to Germany that fast? Yo, keep going, man.
Gesundheit is not German.
Gesundheit is not German?
No, that's Japanese. Gesundheit. German is Dankeschön.
Wait, somebody fact check that for me in the comments. I think you're wrong, but I'll walk.
No way. Dankeschön.
When you sneeze and somebody says
Gesundheit. If you ever see the original Pelham Parkway 123, not the one with Denzel, the one with the dude from the Odd Couple.
I've never
Fire,
seen it.
by the way.
I've never seen it.
Yo, that shit is fire. I couldn't believe like
Thank you, Will. Like I know I'm not bugging.
Gesundheit is not German.
I know I'm not bugging. Thank you, Drew. Like I knew I wasn't bugging.
Gesundheit. Person who sneeze.
Watching real time. Fabian finds out he's wrong, and then it's gonna spin us, y'all. Watch how this happens, y'all. Pay attention. RP put the nail in the coffin. Watch this, y'all. Watch how he works, y'all. Watch.
What language? I don't trust none of you commenters
You damn sure don't trust me.
at all. The first thing that pops up is Gesundheit is German. It literally means good. It means health. Gesundheit was borrowed from German, where it literally means health. Yo, I keep telling y'all, man, stop listening to Flea.
I told y'all. What did I tell y'all?
Speak of the Deutsch. Speak of the Deutsch.
Y'all saw how I said Wagner, so I must know what I'm talking about.
Dankeschön. Danke? Come on, man. Stop playing with me. How you say Danke?
Will said, how you trying to Japanize it with your pronunciation?
Yo, but mind your business, man. I'm also for pauses, baby. Yo, I say stay off the weed. I can't get on the weed. I'll get fired. You keep on understand me. I'll be on here all day. If I smoke some bud and get fired, Flea, I'm definitely going hard body karate.
No.
You get sick of me.
No.
I'm gonna show off my one. Yo, I told you about my gray chest hair. Crazy. I looked in the mirror. I was like, yo, what is this? I went to English. She was like, yeah, you old nigga. She sound like you.
You got gray chest hairs? Yeah,
I got one gray chest hair.
Dominican. Nigga got gray chest.
I thought it was like dust at first or like the light that hit. I'm like, hold on. See.
Yo, he's on camera, y'all, checking his gray chest hairs. He definitely smoked some bud today.
And then look, the more this shit grows out, it's gray. That shit is. I won't be Silver Fox in it. Get ready. When I take the shirt out with the father belly.
Yo, let me tell you something. I'm 37, right? And I haven't got one yet. Not one. Like all my people, all my friends, family got them, right? And so I'm not saying it's not going to happen. But when it does, I'm going to lean into that shit so much. Y'all remember when Katino Mobley was running around with the full sign me up. For real.
Can we get back to the Lakers? Hold on. First of all, Mr. Lycan, be very careful out there. I know a lot of those things are legal. Be very careful because they mix it with a bunch of stuff.
Thanks, Darlene. She told the truth.
And what's my guy? Was it East Blue Drew? Which one of y'all was in here talking about you was on them shroom doobities?
Them
shroom roomies.
And Jason Fuentes.
Jason Fuentes, be safe, please.
Please, my brother, please be at home.
I mean, I know it's safer when you're closer to nature, but please, I don't want you to be on here like, yo, man, remember me? Do not show up in my crib. You better not know where I live at. Like, yo, I'm in the screen with you guys. I've never done it in my life. I'm scared of that. Back to the Lakers?
We'll talk offline. Go ahead.
3 straight triple doubles for LeBron?
3 in a row.
AD came back.
Black Santa, RP.
Word.
Well, I ain't fat. Respectfully.
AD came back. Anybody else stood out? Connect. I thought they were benching Rui, but they had to bring him back in. They're fluctuating between Rui and.
He started Cam Reddish over D'Lo. He benched D'Lo. He got D'Lo out of here. I think Cam Reddish garbage, but it's the lesser of two evils because you need Cam Reddish to go out there and play defense. He does do that, but D'Lo, I don't even understand how he's still on that basketball team, to be honest. But
I don't get it either. Obviously, I think again, JJ Redick has a presence. LeBron, This was just funny when Rui Hachimura, shout out to Edwin Garcia. We just want the money. Rui Hachimura on their motivation to repeat as NBA Cup champions. Hilarious. I don't know why you're going for an NBA Cup champions. Y'all didn't learn from last season when y'all tried that and bummed out LeBron. They were done after that. I don't care what kind of peds you got going on in the locker room and all that. LeBron, don't do it to yourself. You're going to flame out again. Just don't do it. I don't think this is smart for them to do. Go chase the NBA Cup. Go try to build on AD's legacy, man. You already got LeBron just playing home games. Crazy. Flea. Crazy. They're wilding out. They say you ain't going on the road. Just stay at home. All you're gonna do is sell out home games in LA because they ain't gonna buy the tickets on the road. Why won't you put Bronny on the road? I digress. They're tough. I think Connect. Austin Reeves is a power trip. At any moment, he's just 10 in a row. He's amazing. When Dalton Connect is out there, it's a threat.
He's trying to figure out how to play NBA defense, and I think that'll happen over time. JJ Redick stays on him. Like every time I see JJ, he's at him when it's in terms of defense. But they're gonna be around. I don't know how good they're gonna be. I still think that roster is not very good. I know OG always says the roster is better than what people say. That roster ain't good for me. It's not as good as it could be.
I agree. We got to slow down with that too. I don't think they're great. I think now that you see JJ Redick making them work and giving them different looks, AD different responsibilities, I don't see anybody grabbing that clipboard that they did with Darvin Ham. I'm not saying that they won't do it, but there's a level of respect with the camera, unless they're not letting us see those clips. But the fans are gonna sneak in some video with JJ Redick getting punked. But yeah, Pat Riley Jr. He's on his way. Any other surprises? I mean, the Cavs, the Lakers. There was a team that the Dallas. What's going on with Dallas in your opinion? Like
they not deep. Their bench sucks. They they obviously rely heavily on Kyrie and Luka. Klay Thompson looks good thus far for me. I don't see him as a guy that is still going to be the defender that he was 5, 6, 7 years ago, but he's still a hell of a shooter. We could still see that. I just think they need to figure out some things in terms of their depth. And Jason Kidd said it. I don't get any contribution from anybody off the bench. Anybody not named Luka Doncic or Kyrie Irving. My two bigs are doing what they're supposed to do. Lively has been live. Gaff has been gaff. But Quentin Grimes, I love Quentin Grimes. Where are you? Where are you? They picked you up specifically to be added shooting with Klay Thompson. Klay doing his job. Where are you at? So they got some stuff to figure out for real.
I think Gil said the opposite. RP he said the starting five is showing up and their bench isn't. Yeah. To go back to the Grizzlies real quick. Yeah, great point, King Speech. Back to that Lakers Memphis game. Edie was in the game, not intimidated by Anthony Davis. It's tough for him to cover Anthony Davis.
Jackson Jr. was going at AD. I was watching that last night. I was like, oh, they're competing tonight.
Shooting 40%. I think he's finding his range. He's not going to be a rebound. He's going for 6 rebounds a game. He's an amazing threat on defense still. I think he's doing well with the fouls. More importantly, shooting 40% from 3. It's eye-popping for Jaren Jackson Jr. That's increased. They beat the Memphis B squad, and that's the point for me. Thank you, King Speech.
What you mean they beat the Memphis B squad? Because
Ja's out, Bane is out, Smart was out.
Smart play.
Oh, Smart play, but he looks slow. But when Ja Morant comes back, your guy, Gigi Jackson, when he comes back.
Wait for Gigi to get back.
And y'all know who I'm waiting for. Vince Williams Jr. was finally announced to be part of the injury report, I think, yesterday. I can't wait for you to see him, Flea. 3-and-D guy, 7-foot wingspan, and he's 6'4", and he guards the best player on the other team, perimeter players, from what I've seen. KD, Luka, you name it.
Yo, Darkosaurus Rex like read my mind. And this dude, Jay Huff, why can't we find a guy like Jay Huff? Like, why don't we have the pieces in our front office to go and be able to scout a guy like Jay Huff? Bring him to, I want somebody like that on the New York Knicks. Like, come on. Like, that dude, that's your prototypical backup in today's league. Rebound, stretch the floor, athletic, block shots. He had 6 blocks the other night. Why can't we find a guy like, I like Jay Huff.
Especially finishing around the rim. I didn't even hear about him till shout out to my guy, Jenkins. He said, yo, you never heard of Jay Huff? I'm like, I don't even know who that is. And that same day, they signed him to a contract, and I seen him put up like 6 3-pointers.
Yep.
Santi Aldama is hit and miss, but they're in position to trade Luke Kennard. Santi's all right. I don't know if he re-signed. They have too many players that they can trade. They're in a similar position to OKC. Super talented and can trade some of these guys to open things up. By the way, Draymond Green did just recently admit that LeBron convinced him to not join the Memphis Grizzlies last year. That's what they're missing. Marcus Smart's supposed to be a veteran presence, but I know your strong feelings towards Draymond, Flea, but him on Memphis is kind of crazy. They need the veteran guy.
I mean, to be honest, them even still having Dylan Brooks. Keep it real. Like, just that type of guy. Like, I don't know about Draymond, but because I'm going to stand on Draymond on any 29 other teams in the league, I don't know if he's Draymond Green. For me, I don't know. I think he's had the perfect spot, the perfect type of career to be where he's at. I don't think you go anywhere else and walk in there and have the cachet that you have as a Warrior. You'll have to walk a tighter rope. People are not going to understand you the way Steve Kerr understood you, the way Bob Myers understood you, how Steph could reel you in. Like, so, yeah, it'd be cool to see him somewhere else, but I don't think he would have been as successful anywhere else.
I'm trying to find the clip so I can clip that up with it.
I got brother.
Okay. I'll play and I'll react to it because it's on fire. Y'all know who that is, man. Stop.
We live. Big Flea. Never the little one.
Appreciate everybody in the comments, y'all. Everybody, King Speech, Darkosaurus Rex, RP. Love you, RP. Not really, but yeah, I love you. DB. Everybody in the chat, Turbo. Everybody, appreciate everybody that tapped in tonight. I will see y'all tomorrow. My brother Ray, hold it down, brother. I'll call you later.
No doubt. Draymond Green admits that LeBron James played a role in convincing him to re-sign with Golden State instead of the Memphis Grizzlies.
I think that the number one piece of advice that he gave me, and there's millions of them, but the one that stands out to me the most, more than anything, was when I came to a inflection point of, do I lead the Warriors or do I was going to go to the Grizzlies? And it's like, do I lead the Warriors or do I, go to Memphis, or do I stay? And when I was making that decision, we were actually sitting together. We were out in Paris at Fashion Week, and I'm having these conversations on the phone. We sitting at the table. I got to answer the phone for Rich, talking to Mike Dunleavy, talking to Joe Laker, and he's right there taking it all in. And so I asked him, I'm like, Brian, what would you do? Because on the table I have for Memphis 3 for 105. I only signed 4 for 100 with the Warriors. You know what I'm saying? So there's a big money difference. No state taxes in Tennessee. Like, a big money difference. And I'm talking to Brian about it, and he's kind of saying like, yo, it's hard to pass up the money, but he keep going back to everything that Golden State means to me, and like everything that I've done there, and ultimately his advice was more so like, yo, you just done something so special there. You got a chance. You have a chance to continue there and keep doing it. Why not? You can go to Memphis and do great things, and you could possibly be the missing piece to them doing something special. But is it as special as what y'all have done? would that be as special as what y'all have done? And that's just something that stood out most to me, because that's also someone that, in what the special that we've done, a lot of it he was on the wrong side of. And to give that perspective in those moments, regardless of what side you were on during it, like that meant a lot to me. You know, as someone who had a thing in the palm of his hand, left it, and then went back to get it. That's a different insight. And so, of anything, that's always the thing that stands out most to me, because that was such an inflection point in my life.
This is why I say, this is part of the reason. Y'all might disagree, but Bronny Braun is the biggest gangster in NBA history. In case you forgot what Mamba mentality is all about, because I didn't. God bless Kobe and his family. But I'll never forget the coaster. He pulled tricks like this all the time. Kobe Bryant reportedly told Russell Westbrook he should be winning scoring titles over Kevin Durant. This is 2020. For the backstory, the Thunder had established themselves as the NBA's team of the future heading into the 2012 Olympics. Kevin Durant had just won a scoring title, while Russell Westbrook and James Harden helped lead the team to the NBA Finals, where they lost to LeBron James and the Heat. Although it was clear that Harden, Westbrook, and Durant were a powerful trio, Bryant and his Lakers, who had recently added Dwight Howard and Steve Nash, had title aspirations. Bryant started to help this mission. Bean started his best to disrupt the Thunder's core in hopes of straining the relationship between Westbrook and Durant. In 2012, what I remember with Kobe was he spent some of that Olympics with Russell Westbrook, telling Russ, you should be winning scoring titles. I don't know why you're letting Kevin win scoring titles. You should be the one winning them. According to Adrian Wojnarowski, he recalled that during an episode of his podcast, anything he could do to plant a little seed of dissent with teammates, it was pretty funny. What does that have to do with LeBron James telling Draymond Green, hey, go stay with the Warriors? That old team. We're on the same level. Golden State, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Clay's, they're all aging. Go stay over there, man. Take less money, and even less money with the taxes, because we know the Grizzlies play the Lakers tough. He did not want to add Draymond to that fire. The Draymond ingredient to the Memphis Grizzlies would make them a championship team, bar none. Let's stop playing. And you know this. A defensive, look what he's doing now. The rejuvenation of Draymond Green. Apparently. Memphis is still a top 10 defensive team in the league. If I'm not mistaken, they are. Let's look at the stats, man. I look up the stats with y'all. Let me not disrespect the guards, the comments, the commenters, the family, the AllBall TV family. The Memphis Grizzlies, let's see your offensive rating. Memphis, number 7. More importantly, defensive rating, 109. Boom, 5. Net rating, 7.3. So they're the 5th best defense in the league right now, with the 7th best offense. And let's not forget, Draymond Green is shooting 45% from 3 right now. Are you kidding me? The Grizzlies are playing handicap, going out here destroying. Everybody hates when I say it, but Zach Edey, Klingen, even Zubac in a way, The big man is starting to come back. Klingen came and finally played 30 minutes for them yesterday. Thanks for reminding me in the comments. I forgot who said it. Portland beat the Minnesota Timberwolves back-to-back games. Another reason why I ain't missing Julius Randle anymore and Dante DiVincenzo. Jesus Christ. They're going bananas. Klingen is in the game. What is he? 7'3", 7'4"? Zach Edey. He had a tough time out there yesterday. I think he fouled out, as a matter of fact. But I was asking everybody, yo, this guy is the best player in college, played 4 years. Purdue has won like 9 straight Big Ten titles, or whatever it was called when they were in it. They're fighting for their 10th in a row, if I'm not mistaken. 4 of those years were with Zach Edey. He's fundamentally sound. He's shooting 3-pointers now. Around the basket, he's pretty amazing. All the offensive rebounds that he's getting for them, I'll be surprised if he's not leading the league. But imagine Draymond being in there with him. And Zach Edey is being tough out there. He's stepping the dudes. He slammed somebody. He slammed Anthony Davis yesterday to the ground. The ice grill that Zach Edey be doing to people, too. I like that kid, man. And you know I'm a big Ja fan. If you don't know, I'm a big Ja Morant fan. Before Ant-Man and all that. Hopefully he's all right. He didn't tear the hip. He didn't dislocate the hip when he fell a couple weeks ago. Hopefully he gets back. But the Grizzlies are tough. Imagine them with, again, that veteran presence, championship presence, and more importantly, you know, a leader in a crazy kind of way. The Grizzlies, they could still fall off the hinges. They could still fall off the hinges with a Draymond Green there. But he plays smart basketball, man. He knows I'm not trying to score 30 points. I'll play within my realm. All the triple single talk, very sensitive. He was sensitive to that. He's a sensitive fellow. And as I played the clip earlier, the way he described the Cleveland Cavaliers, that's when he's at his best as an analyst, when you're going to come to your podcast after the game and describe what just happened. That's never really been done before, unless you see players post-game and you catch them on the news and they're in their locker with their shirt off, which is still crazy to me. But it's really how crazy we are as fans, because we kind of want to see the instant reaction too. We'll give you enough time for a shower and a cool off after an hour, and the media gets to talk to you. It won't be an instant reaction. That's how we are. It's Hollywood, right? And Draymond Green, come on, man, one of the biggest villains in NBA history. The Grizzlies were one of the biggest villains in recent modern NBA history. Dylan the Villain was over there. Dylan the Villain provided that for them. Imagine what Draymond Green would have provided for that team, for this current team. Shout out to LeBron James, you devious mother lover. And again, I just want to point out, man, I'm having fun watching the NBA season. Yeah, I'm doing a little gambling responsibly. Let's not forget, you got to gamble responsibly. You have to. Because if not, you just be uncivilized out here in these streets. And we ain't about being civilized. We about gambling responsibly and not losing all your money. Don't put down $200. Don't put down your check to win the crazy parlay, man. Gamble responsibly, y'all. Be a king. Be a draft king. The Emirates NBA Cup is here. You can win big getting it on the NBA Action DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. All 30 teams split into 6 groups every Tuesday and Friday, playing for the right to advance in the single elimination in-season tournament, culminating in the NBA Cup Championship in Vegas. First time, here's something special for you. New DraftKings customers bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Score big with DraftKings Sportsbook. Every point counts. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code ABTV. That's code ABTV for new customers to get $200 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly on behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Camp Resort. 21 plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction or void in Ontario. Please make the bonus bets responsibly. They will expire in 168 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/bball. Come on, man. DraftKings, y'all. Let's get it popping. Hey, shout out to Flea. Shout out to AllBall. He was in the building for a second. Had to go running. Get to some of these comments. The media guys have the worst mics and also ask such softball lame questions. Yeah, I'm tired of that too, man. Yo, tell DraftKings to end my ban. I can try. Just make a new email. Yo, Knickerbocker. Bodega Mayor. Oh, Bodega Mayor, you're crazy. Make a new email. Because it's not like FanDuel. FanDuel, they look up your social security number and all that. Make a new email. Use your girl's email. Use your girl's information. Get a different bank account. And bet the $5 with the ABTV code. Boom. Then you're going to get 8 bets of $25 a piece. And remember, lines and odds and all that is subject to change. Gamble responsibly. I've been calling Braun doing this ish for a while long, Fabe. Listen, man. I still believe, I don't care what Michael Jordan says. He drove X-Man to the Boston Celtics. I don't care what X-Man said. You got the same agent as Patrick Ewing. Same agent as Michael Jordan, David Falk. And X-Man went to the Celtics in the summer. You couldn't wait. Dumbass Patrick Ewing told him, I would do what's best for my family. That was stupid, Pat. You needed him. You ended up with soft-ass Charles Smith. And you could have had X-Man starting and Charles Smith off the bench. Silly rabbit. I won't use my wife's cars no more. Real talk. I don't know. Yeah, don't do it. Just put a little $50 in there. All you need is $5. You get eight $25 bets. Don't go crazy. Don't go crazy with the parlays, man. You pick the winners of the night, the for sure winners. If Boston is playing like the Nets last night, put the money line on them. I put like, $5 with that. And then boom, you get the other $8 $25 bets. Don't use that to bet the parlays. Use that to bet the big winners. Because even if you get let's say a money line with the Boston Celtics, they'll give you $23, but that's $23 in cash as opposed to the $25. Boom. Cash that in. And if you're going to do a parlay, bet like $2 or $3 on the parlays. Whatever it is, 2 or 3 games of that. 2 or 3 leg parlays, 4 leg parlays. Right? And they give you boosts on DraftKings. Don't lose all your money. The point of the game is to stay in the game. It's like poker. The more you treat gambling like investing and stay in the game and not add to the account, the better. DraftKings does not want me to say that, but guess what? Hopefully they won't hear this part of the podcast, baby. Until AllBall does right by Spike Lee and Ja Rule, the Knicks will suffer. Thank you, Fish. Let's pass that message along. We're gonna be all right. Good looking out, no doubt, man. I think they asked for ID. DraftKings. I don't think they asked for my ID, bro. I just opened up a different account. They wouldn't let me make a new one. Oh, I forgot about the X-Man thing. I'm telling you, King Speech, I didn't forget. Same agent. I don't care what X-Man says. I seen him on Knicks Fan TV saying that wasn't the case. But mama ain't raised no fool. We talking about one of the biggest gamblers in sports history, Miguel Jeffrey Jordan. Will not say his name in English. You ain't suing me, Miguel. If you have a gambling problem, gamble more. Go for broke. Treat gambling like drinking. Indulge. That is the wrong idea, folks. Never listen to that advice. Gamble responsibly. There's a phone number for it. 888-777. Text 877-HOPE-NY. Do not listen to Fisher's advice. That is bananas. Yo, man, thanks to AllBall. Flea. And you know who I be. I cannot thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Always commenting. Love y'all in the comments. Y'all keep the oxygen alive. Weeknights. Every weeknight, 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. AllBall TV. Reaction. Knicks Rehab. We here to support each other and lift each other up from these damn losses, man. I'm gambling now, but I'm doing the prize picks. I like prop betting more than sports books, but I do sports books too. Balance it out. Balance it out. Good night, bro. Jason, hope you're keeping it safe, my brother, as well as the rest of the crew, the family. Love y'all. Salute. AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.